I gotta grab the chat.
Oh, yeah, grab that kitty.
No, I gotta grab the chat. So I can put it up on the stream.
What if we just had cat cam running? We attach like a camera to Casey Cat, and then yeah, she's just running amok.
Joe, that would destroy the internet.
Yeah, epic poggers, big chungus.
That would be just like what the fuck is it? The what was the movie with Mr. Wreck-It? Mr. Wreck-It Charlie. Was that his name? Was his name Wreck-It Charlie, Joe?
I don't remember a character called that.
No, it's Wreck-It Ralph. I was making a joke about Wreck-It Ralph.
I've never seen it.
You didn't see Wreck-It Ralph?
No, I'm not 10.
Alright, you got me there.
Yeah.
Well, at the time, you would have been pretty close to 10.
Yeah, I would have been 20.
Listen, Joe.
I remember we played the Wii game. We rented it. It lasted like a half hour.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What a terrible fucking game.
Yeah. Oh, they would have got your ass if that was your Christmas present. My God.
Yep. They would have had me for... They would have got my ass, yep.
Yeah, you get one video game for Christmas because your parents don't like them, and you get Wreck-It Ralph.
That's what happened with Kirsten. She only played garbage, dude. She didn't get to have any good games.
No Mario, no Zelda, no, like, Sly Cooper, nothing.
Nothing.
You got M&M kart racing.
It smells like dog shit.
Yeah. There were M&Ms that came in the case, but they expired 5 years ago. I still ate them anyway. Oh, I have some Magic the Gathering branded M&Ms that Steve gave me.
Are they good?
I'm not opening them and eating them because they are branded whenever the Planeswalkers were killing each other, the Garruk.
The Garruk.
Yeah, so it's all the way back in that set. I forget what set it is, but yeah.
All right. We're getting started here in a little bit. I just want to make sure, is the audio good? Do me and Joe sound pretty darn close to each other? Do we sound like is there a big difference in quality or volume? Because I'm gonna try and do this one clean, like the last live stream I did, so that it can easy peasy get converted to like a normal episode and stuff. So.
I sound like no Chupacabra on here.
Yeah, does he sound basically does Joe sound too quiet, or does he like, am I too loud, etc.?
Am I too loud?
Exactly.
That time I was, but I was screaming then.
Yeah, because Joe's allowed to scream sometimes.
Oh yeah, I'll do it. So yeah, if you're not ready for that, if you don't like jump scares, turn the volume down, bump up Tad, and then turn me down, because I might start screaming.
All right. Does it seem like we're ready, Joe Buckley?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm full of piss and vinegar.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is so it is currently 5 p.m. on election day. Now, for the peons amongst you, you may say, hey, isn't it a little bit too late? Aren't all the polling places closed right now and I can't cast my ballot? And I say, that's what the fucking Fed wants you to think.
Yeah, you better not be sleeping in or nothing like that. You better go cast your vote. This is a democracy. You get to pick from 2 different people, and you get to put a little circle down and pick which one you like. Exactly.
So we're going to show you guys. We're going to show you what the Fed doesn't want you to know. This is the real face of I'm trying to get rid of this cowboy in the computer, and I haven't. Oh fuck! I'm not very good at
stuck
streaming.
On there.
I'm trying to get rid of the cowboy, but it keeps saying, are you trying to remove all these images? And I'm like, no, I'm just trying to get rid of the cowboy on the computer.
We just want to get rid of one. Is that too much to ask, OBS?
Exactly. It's the computer's fault, not mine, for being literally 30 years old. Honestly, OBS is probably dog shit now. It's probably something, it's like using fucking Project 64. When I told people I was using that, they made fun of me because that's like the boomer emulator, because there's a bunch of other good ones now.
It still works pretty good, but I think it uses a lot of like per game hacks and shit like that, so they recommend like MooGen 64 or something like that. But I'll pop something on Project 64, that ain't bad.
Yeah. But this is like the Project 64 election year. So this is the it's Obscurbin. I'm sorry, the Obscurbin Legends Wiki.
Oh,
this is your
wiki
actually voting for every one of these.
Yeah,
and then Joe has a couple other important election candidates that he wants to show me and proof that this is the truth.
No, 100% solid proof. These are the things you are voting for. They got scales, they got hair all over them, they got creepy red eyes, and yet you're casting your ballot for these things.
All right, so I'm actually gonna go this one first because Joe, you've heard of the Sandown Clown? I think, right?
Oh, I don't believe so. No.
Okay, so the Sandown Clown is this real fucking odd cryptid. It's really weird. So here's my favorite drawing of it, right?
Okay.
So it's just really
got
tall.
A microphone.
Yeah, he's got a microphone connected to a stereo system.
How'd he set that up?
All right. So the Sandown Clown was a strange being encountered by two young children vacationing in the UK in the Isle of Wight in the 70s. They were sitting out there and they heard a sound like an ambulance siren. So the children wandered across a footbridge over a stream and met a curious, unidentifiable being that has been described as a cross between a clown, a robot, and an alien. The shy but friendly being that spoke to the children for half an hour before they returned to their parents and has never been seen again. Theories.
It spoke to them like, I'm the Sandown Clown, look at me.
Costumed human, supernatural creature, robot, extraterrestrial, hoax, shared hallucination. Some of these may seem a bit more reasonable.
No, I listen. Children are like a shining beacon of light and hope in this world, and I don't believe a child would ever lie for like attention or to like make up a story or to like not go to bed on time. Never ever would happen.
No. All right, so here's the Sandown Clown, and this one is actually pretty spooky because this one, for some reason, feels actually kind of legitimate to me, just because it's so odd. But so it's 6 feet tall, and it has more or less human proportions: 2 arms, 2 legs, and a round head. See, it's like this, just very tall, and it's got these little wooden things sticking out of its wrists.
Stilts, could be stilts.
Yep. Yeah. Its face was like a ball inside of a 60s hat, right? It's wild shit.
What if it was like a small man with, just on stilts and then with a fake head?
It's possible. Because it's got like a wooden toy face, right? Because this is the 70s, so they would probably be playing hand-me-downs with the kids. But it's like the hair hanging out through it, the PA system, because they heard it speaking into a microphone.
So that would kind of I guess he beamed down some alien technology from his ship and then set it up, made sure it interfaced with our kind of Wi-Fi and shit like that, and so it could speak louder in the woods and then never be seen again.
Yeah, it was in a 2-story hut in a wooded area close to the lake, whose walls were papered with blue-green dials and whose floors were metallic. It also contained rough wooden furniture, like a table and set of chairs.
You know what? I bet they just stumbled across Ted Kaczynski doing clown time.
Yeah, so it told the children it was frightened of humans and would not defend itself if it were attacked. It drinks the water from the stream after cleaning it and gathering wild berries, which it ate in a very odd manner by thrusting its head forward and somehow moving the berries back and forth between its eyes and then down to its mouth.
Oh yeah, and it also ate them. Well, it was very loud while eating. It was
it was like motorboating them.
Yeah.
So it could write in English using a pencil and paper. Upon being asked, it was told the little girl its name was Sam and that it was all colors. When asked if it were human, it said it was not. When asked if it was a ghost, it said, "Well, not really, but I am in an odd sort of way." All other questions that were answered solely with, you know.
So it's an alien ghost. It's a dead alien.
It's a, shared hallucination or a folie à deux. That's like the Joker movie. Remember that, Joe?
Oh, yeah. No, and I remember, he was forced bum sex on him, and people did not like that.
So the idea of the Sandown Clown is pretty fucking spooky, right? Because it is straight up a little, like a a hut in the woods that these children came across where this big, weird wooden creature was set up with a speaker to scare them.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, it would be kind of spooky if you spotted that, like, in the woods, but I think, like, if you weren't a small child, you pretty quickly you would, like, kind of understand, like, hey, this is a guy in a costume.
yeah. So, I mean, obviously the correct answer is that's like, this is the House of Representative, beloved bipartisan, Sandown Clown.
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure what this is, because it's the face looking like a 60s robot toy. I think these kids, because look, they were interviewed by Bofora. Are you really going to trust Bofora?
Ooh, the British UFO Research Association.
Yeah, the shack had vanished before further research could be carried out, and the workmen near the site reported nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, how convenient. Because, like, shacks, because aliens, like, sometimes they also have ghost shacks. So, like, they disappear, they, like, blink in and out of existence. That's how alien wood actually interacts. Yeah, that's why they still use it.
This is another one of my favorite pages on here. So, the solar plexus clown gliders. What are these? Are they a mimetic parasitic entity, demonic presence, early internet legend, or, as it describes in the middle of the article, the solar plexus clown gliders can be described very similarly to methamphetamine use?
Well, no, let me tell I take my meth every single day. I ain't never seen those solar plexus clown gliders.
Alright, so what this is they believe that there's a spirit that can inhabit your body through your solar plexus, which is like, your chest. Why they call it a clown glider, it's probably in here somewhere, but I see the word New Age circles, 80s, CIA, MK Ultra, and I'm like, alright, I'm just going to skip all past that. I see podcast. Known suspected victims include Dead Rabbit Radio Podcast. Oh, it's the host. How interesting.
Oh, how nice. He has like a little spooky story to tell every single week. He has like a little unique experience.
Hold on a second. So he's described seeing a giant cobra rise and slither down the aisles of a courtroom. After this experience, which was tinged with anxiety, he described his mood and quality of life taking a serious decline. Hold on a second. That has a citation.
Yeah, it just starts screaming in the courtroom.
All right, Joe, I may not be an English teacher, but I feel like you should not be using this many ellipses in a quote.
No, because that implies like giant chunks of what he was saying were taken out of the quote.
All right, so here's the podcaster. So when I was in college, I had an assignment. I had to sit in a courthouse, ... and watch a trial and take notes. I'm sitting in the back because I'm too cool to sit in the front, ... Sitting in one of those orange plastic chairs, ... Had my arm up on the chair, ... I saw something out of the corner of my eye, my right eye, and I'm alone in the back row. Just me, and I'm sitting right here in the aisle. And I'm sitting there, and I remember turning to look. And then the chair, maybe 2 or 3 chairs down from me, was a 3-foot-long cobra. So, by the way, don't pay attention to the fact that when people make shit up, they usually ramble and keep going before he's going to come back to the chair at the very end. I can promise you this.
You gotta add detail because that makes your story better.
It was coiled at the bottom, and its head was about the height of me. It made this super weird movement, almost like hyper-animated movement, and I don't think a snake can move in real life.
No way, it's not like it's a giant coil of muscle.
He's like, oh man, I think I'm just super tired. It's early in the morning. I was bored and see something in the corner of my eye. My brain constructs something for me to see. Now here's another weird thing. It disappeared. It didn't disappear. It simply ceased to be there. It was really weird. It just simply stopped being there. So if that has not convinced you of the solar plexus clown gliders, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Oh, and I just voted for them too, so they better be real.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. But no, I think what might have happened is he might be like a podcaster who wakes up like maybe around 4 p.m. and they woke his ass up at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., stuck him in the courtroom, and then, his brain was just spinning.
He hadn't had his drinky yet.
No, nope.
Joe, is
no
2024
weed, no energy drinks.
Going to, if Trump wins tonight, and if he somehow manages to win against the solar plexus clown gliders, CPCG forever, are you going to bring back real Citizen Tra?
I think, I might have to, yeah. Because I will put out the news that the liberal media does not want you to know, and I will give you the quote straight from Donald Trump.
What do you think, Joe? Do you think it's the solar plexus cloud gliders or a dude with a Burger King crown on?
Oh, that would explain it, yeah. Oh, maybe he was just playing Sneak King.
Could be play. Is that a camel? Oh, hold on a second. This goes hard as fuck. What is this?
Oh, it's what?
A ghostly
it's a skeleton
camel.
driving a what?
Okay, well, hold on a second. Let's see. So he's alleged to have roamed the Arizonan. I've never seen Arizonan frontier in the late 19th century.
It's not really a frontier, yeah. It's more of like just a blank kind of like just flat desert.
What? Okay, so hold on. So it's a large red camel with a human skeleton on its back, but reports ended when it died before the dawn of the night. Okay. He was shot.
Literally...
I have never seen this in a cryptid before. I am baffled. In 1893, a farmer shot the camel and found that there was an actual human skeleton strapped to its back. Hold on, I think this is just real. I think there was a camel that couldn't shave a corpse off of it, because that's like...
that
would
Guess
happen.
so, but I was gonna say like Arizona desert. That's literally just peyote. These people keep eating strange cactuses in the desert. They're getting nice and high. They don't realize they're getting high, and then they see the skeleton cact. Yeah.
This is a bold statement. Let's see their explanation for why everyone doesn't know about the phantasmal Colorado camel.
So is there like any evidence of that? Like, did the farmer present like a dead camel and a skeleton, or no? Did it disappear?
Oh no! Well, you see, the red camel, the skeleton on it. In 1883, there were two wives of ranchers. One of the women heard screams outside her home and ran to the window, only to see a large, frightening beast trample the other woman to death. Days later, a pair of prospectors who were camping just several miles from the original tech were awoken by a massive animal crashing through their tent. They scrambled outside and saw the creature run into the darkness. And then later, they found large hoof prints and red hairs near the campsite. So obviously... the red-haired camel was trampled two women to death and then got shot by a farmer.
Oh my god, it's almost like the desert would be like a perfect place for camels to be, and they might kind of just be like walking around and stepped on your tent.
Notable accounts. As of yet, there are no notable accounts that we can find. Dude, so you just made it up?
Yeah, it looks like they just made it up.
Well, I'm glad to see that this one, the only possible explanation is ghost, cryptid, or ghostly red camel. It can't just be this image.
Yeah, or they could just be liars.
They could be
old farmers could have just lied back in the day, and now they're all dead, so you can't question them.
That's very true. All right, Joe. Why don't you show me some of your cryptid proof that you found for me?
All right. So yeah, here I will send you this first link. This is a really, really spooky cryptid. I did not want to vote for her this evening, but she was the only choice. Yep,
this is the only choice tonight. The donkey lady.
Yeah. So,
this looks like this looks like a painting in Ocarina of Time. Do you know what I mean? Like, this looks like one of the things that would be on like a wall in like a low-res game.
Yeah, just real blurry. So she could be a hoax, a ghost, a deformed human, or a misidentified animal.
Okay.
She's the size of an average adult female human being. Oh yeah, like an average sized mother.
An of age woman.
Yeah. Oh my god. I want to date the donkey lady. Her hands and feet resemble the hooves of a donkey or horse, and her face is long and grotesquely distended to resemble a horse.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, basically they say that this used to be a lady, and she lost her children in a fire set by her husband. She was horribly disfigured in the fire, fusing her fingers and toes together, making hoof-like hands and feet. Her head was so badly burned in the fire, it healed in a warped, elongated fashion and resembled a donkey. She roams the area surrounding a bridge in San Antonio nightly, crying for her children. She will routinely chase off anyone who bothers her by honking.
I was about to say, her crying is absolutely a comical yee-haw, hee-haw. Joe, this sounds like the creepy do you still have your creepy pasta story on hand, Joe Buckley? Would you like to share with the class again?
I can do that. Yeah, I've got that. Let me see.
Okay, hold on. While he does that, I'll go ahead and I'll pull up. This was a treat that Joseph Robinette Buckley gave to us all last Sunday. While he's getting that ready, I'll go ahead and pull up his accompanying music.
Oh yeah, thank you. All right. And yeah, no, this is a real spooky tale. So this one's called Balloon Boy, and it's based off that famous incident where the father lied to try to get attention for his band.
All right, hold on a second. I gotta get the. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Joe. I'll get the background music here.
My name is Dr. Joseph Robert Buckley, and this is my horrible confession. It's been 4 days now since the accident. I always told my son Caleb not to play around with my research. Get out of my laboratory, I would say. Put that down and go back to your room. He was 8 years old, bright-eyed, curious. I was trying to make new breakthroughs in latex. I thought if we could superheat the molecules, we could do amazing things. We could make low-to-water bridges that let boats pass under them. A person could buy one pair of jeans, and no matter how fat they got, the pants would stretch almost infinitely. I heard a loud squeak downstairs, and I found Caleb in a limp pile. He was dead. I was sure he was dead, but my boy slowly started filling back up with air. He takes up most of the lab now. His bones don't stay in place anymore. They shift around inside him when he tries to move. He howls in pain like a spider monkey. Yesterday, my boy took a deep breath, and his eyeballs popped. It sounded just like bubble wrap. I'm posting this to MySpace because I can't bear for Caleb to live like this. I just got a large novelty tack in the mail. I'm going to pop my son.
What do you think? Balloon Boy, should he live or should he die?
Oh, he's gotta die. You can't be having that in your lab, yeah.
He's caused a ruckus like Dee Dee.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Dee Dee, get out of my laboratory, Dee Dee!
Yeah, well, I'm glad you could share that, Joe.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your contribution to the creepypasta community.
Yeah. No, and don't you be stealing that. If any YouTuber reads that out loud, I'm gonna sue him just like Slime Beast. Because you can't be reading stories on the internet.
Who is Slime Beast? Hold on a second. No, I'm on the perfect pace to find Slime Beast.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Star Jelly.
So tell me who Slime Beast is?
He did like several famous like creepypastas. He did like 1999. He did like the couple like Disneyland ones that were famous. He did like Candle Cove, I believe. But
Joe,
then he had,
I want you to know that I opened up the image for Star Jelly and it was added by Goop King. So obviously, yes, I did go to his website. I'm gonna see if he just contributed to all of the goop.
Oh, he loves it. He loves it. But yeah, so like Slime Beast had a very public falling out with Mr. Creepypasta because he was reading the stories and not paying him on YouTube.
Goop King made the article on the Mapingari, a large mammalian cryptid in the Amazonian rainforests of South America. What is this type of creature, Joe? An undiscovered species, a cryptid, or a prehistoric ground sloth?
I'm gonna actually go with non-prehistoric ground sloth. And yeah, they just spotted that in the woods and didn't really get a good look at it.
It actually has one eye and a mouth on its stomach. Most say it has 2 eyes and a mouth on its head, though.
Oh yeah, because it can sometimes like creatures wildly diverge depending on who's looking at them.
Okay, let's look at North American. I'm sorry, airborne frogman.
Oh,
airborne frogman.
That might have just been like a frog in the wind.
Oh my god, look at that.
Oh.
The thing that was seen. As the wings flapped, a large sound could be heard.
Caca.
The creature had a cruel expression, despite the fact that it was supposedly flying 1,000 feet in the air.
1,000 feet? That's pretty high up.
Yeah, it looks like this was, on Coney Island in the summer of 1880. I believe that.
My! It's probably just a kite with like a very light, like man-looking thing on it.
And that's enough to have people condemned to death as witches.
Oh yeah.
All right, this one, Joe. Have you heard of Doveland, Wisconsin?
Oh, that's a terrifying cryptid.
Yeah, so Doveland, Wisconsin is a town that has disappeared, but there's a digital ghost trace of Doveland. You know what it is, Joe? This is the proof that Doveland was a real town that existed. When you search Doveland, it autofills in Doveland abandoned, Doveland no longer existing, Doveland gone forever.
And then they all link to this cryptid wikia. Yeah. That's the great thing about Google is you can literally just like make something up and then it starts like sticking it in the results.
Yeah, and then look, a guy's just like, yeah, my grandpa lived there. It was like a shorthand military base. I don't know what the problem is, guys. What the fuck?
Yeah, they literally probably just were done with the Cold War and shut her down.
Holy shit, the mountain boomer.
Oh my god.
Look at that proof.
That's a velociraptor. Oh my
Holy
god.
Shit, look at that shadow on there. It's perfect. All right, mountain boomers.
I knew they were doing Jurassic Park.
A saurian cryptid sent to haunt the forests and... Are there that many forests in West Texas? Because that's like the desert side.
Yeah, maybe large cactuses, but forest, I don't know about that because you need some green.
Yep. So these are big booming lizards. They're either a cryptid or a hoax by a specific man named Jimmy Ward.
Oh, that blasted Jimmy Ward! Jimmy Ward, you get in here on the double and explain yourself. Why do people think there's dinosaurs in our town?
Well, you see, Jimmy Ward is the only solo sighting in Far Out Magazine's premiere issue, which came out shortly after Jurassic Park. Ward's informants may have been telling tall tales. I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, so it literally sounds like the National Enquirer were like Bat Boy.
Yeah, it just made it up because people wanted to see dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
this
Michael
is where
Jackson's
we found
still
Ogopogo,
alive.
I believe. Joe, don't you have Ogopogo? Don't you have a concrete proof image of a sea monster?
Oh, okay. I do have some of that. Yeah, I did pick Ogopogo specifically. I picked the Lake Champlain monster.
Ooh, I wonder if it's on here. Let's see if they got Champ.
Oh, they got Champ.
It's Champ.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Joe, is this your concrete proof?
That's not it. So that's one of the most famous pictures of a lake monster in existence. Basically, this lady saw that monster. She took several photographs. We've only seen that one. And then she destroyed all the negatives, and then she didn't talk about it for like 10 years. And then she showed the photos.
Yep, a sailor claimed to have seen a water serpent in the lake. However, it wasn't until the 70s with numerous sightings and alleged photographs. Since then, there have been hundreds of reported sightings, with many witnesses describing similar characteristics.
So this is like a very interesting piece of evidence for Champ. This is called the Bodette film. And you actually can't see most of it because a lawyer wants $100,000 to release the footage. But we did see this little bit of it on the news.
All right, I'm going to hit play here. Let's see.
Okay.
And the search is still on, which brings us to the latest sighting by a couple of respected
Was that it? Was that all I was going to see?
No. That's not it. No, you got
okay.
I kept in their story.
New York fishermen who on a summer afternoon last year captured something on their digital camera.
That's not it either.
As big around as my thigh, I'd say.
It made my hair stand on end at the time. It just didn't fit any kind of creature that I'd ever seen.
Now, these two guys are not crackpots. They've lived around Lake Champlain all their lives and were skeptical about the legend of Champ until they saw this mysterious wake. Unfortunately, their story is much more vivid than their video.
God, I ain't never seen
Boy, that looks like a serpent.
Oh my God.
We saw always
But that's not it either. The big
stayed
thing is
right on the surface, and parts of it would come above the water. The back, or the nose, or the head.
What in hell is that thing?
But Champ is camera shy, and the fishermen say this is the best picture they could get.
I'm 100%
Why did they pause the frame on the one where you couldn't see his face?
sure of what we saw.
I do not know.
I'm not 100% sure of what it was.
The tape is authentic. Two retired FBI analysts reviewed it for ABC News.
I can't find
They reviewed it in the green room, as you can see here.
anything in there that would suggest or indicate to me that this has been fabricated or manipulated in any way. However, there's no place in there that I can actually see a animal or any other type of object on the surface.
Just an odd wake that for now merely adds to the further mystery of Champ, a legend that swims.
So people have seen the full footage of this, and they think it's a big ass turtle, but nobody can see the footage. Lawyer has it, and yeah, he wants $100,000 to release it.
Yeah, I mean that just looks like a look at that condescending little guy. Look at him up there.
There ain't no monster in that lake.
Monster in Lake Champlain. You so kind of retard. Within a decade, one out of every $5 will be spent on healthcare. What a silly prediction of this people. What a silly idea.
Yeah. Instead, we're gonna spend nothing on healthcare.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I can see it looking like a turtle. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's not fake, because it could literally just be like a fake kind of prop that somebody like put on like makes little flipper motions or whatever. If it's not fake, though, some people think it's a giant turtle.
All right, Joe, you've probably actually heard of the star jelly.
No, I've never heard of the star jelly.
It's also known as astromyxin, astral jelly, powder sear, star rot, or star shot, or star snot. Is a gelatinous substance sometimes found on grass or in the branches of trees. According to the folklore, it is deposited on Earth during meteor showers. It's a translucent white gelatin or slime that tends to evaporate shortly after falling. So,
I'm sorry. I just gotta read the super chat. Dr. Wilding said, I can't vote for any of these beautiful boys because I already cast my vote in for Joseph R. Buckley. That's what's up, tubes.
Joe, you were smarter than me because I would have followed for that name as well.
Oh, no, I read the whole thing, yep.
Yep, you saw it. You knew it was there. Where will
I
die on
you ain't
June
gonna trick
26th,
me.
2031 via localized meteor strike? Who gets podcast ownership? It will be the mysterious ghost that stays behind and gets up the trickery. That's a homestuck. That's a homestuck.
What if we just give it to Ghost of True Capitalist Radio? And then, he keeps getting bothered by callers.
Yeah, this incident inspired the movie The Blob, where, in 1950, 4 police officers reported a discovery of a domed disc of quivering jelly 6 feet in diameter, 1 foot thick, and 2 inch thick at the edge. When they tried to pick it up, dissolved into an odorless, sticky scum.
The 50s Blob is actually a damn fine film, and the 80s one, it's one of the only, decent horror remakes. It's, amazing practical effects, real good practicals.
But yeah, what this stuff is, if I remember correctly, is, it's like a byproduct of bacteria that gets stuck in, like a high-altitude thing for way too long. It gets, its guts, exploded. All right, let's look at the wiki groupings on here.
Because I was gonna say, one time mystery meat rained down on a town, and people were eating it, trying to figure out what it was. Nobody could.
Yep. Let's look at locations.
Oh, let's see if there's something close to Grand Ridge, like the Grand Ridge pot smoker. He howls in the night, and you can smell the skunky aroma of weed, and he digs through the garbage bins.
Helltown, known formerly as Boston, Ohio.
Oh, yeah, and that really is still Helltown. You don't want to go there.
Yeesh.
Yeah. No, all the automobile plants went down, and the people really just, lost it. They completely lost it.
Yeah, this one the whole article is just going, no, it's not haunted, actually. Oh, wait, except for this, legend also says that a children's school bus broke down in the area, and a group of satanic serial killers brutally slaughtered the bus driver, as well as the numerous kids riding. You can hear the disturbing ghostly screams of the children's spirit. This is a haunted house. This is a section in a haunted house, Joe.
Jimmy! Give me back my Charizard, Jimmy! Ah!
There are no notable accounts that we could find. Trivia.
Nah.
It's divided into the highway to hell, the end of the world, the hell house, the haunted cemetery, Crybaby Bridge, and the Church of Satan. Boston Presbyterian. This is sourced from freewebs.com. Okay, that is no longer available. Wow, interesting.
No.
Who could have seen that
It's a good thing. It's a good thing it didn't just auto redirect to hardcore porn and get the stream taken down.
What do you think about this one, Joe?
I was gonna say I have the Zone of Silence.
Ooh, okay. Well, first let's look at Langville, Montana, a town that completely disappeared. Possible explanations: a joke in the Ghostbusters movie.
Oh, so that
But no, this is real. It's real.
But it's in the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I know, but why? How come? Why come when I search Langeville, Montana, it comes up Langeville, Montana, gone ghost town, huh?
Because it was a
think before you speak next time.
It was in Ghostbusters, so they said it, and then that populated the internet with mentions of a town that didn't exist because it was in the movie. That don't not.
Shut up. What's the zone of silence?
It was in the
Joe?
moving picture. You seen a moving picture before, right?
I tain't never. What's the zone of silence, Joe?
Okay, so it's
the silent zone.
Yep, I gotta click on this stupid link in Chrome, or Docs doesn't want me to. But, so it's a zone, it's a desert patch in Mexico, and it moves around too, but basically it claims it's an area where radio signals and any type of communications cannot be received.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, ironically, communication equipment does tend to work properly in the zone, but guides say that the zone moves around. So anytime in Mexico, if your cell phone doesn't work, you are in the zone of silence. It's like, yeah, some kind of strange alien UFO thing where you cannot communicate with the outside world.
The locals are highly skeptical of the zone's existence.
Yeah, and some people report seeing orbs of light or fireballs across the sky. Literally, it was somebody lighting off fireworks.
You missed the best part of that. Seeing orbs of light or fireballs cavorting about in the sky.
Oh yeah, dancing with each other.
Oh, they reference Mysterious Universe here. I'm actually subscribed to them. That's funny.
Oh, hell yeah.
The this one's real. The Buena Vista giant spider.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's like a 6 foot long spider, and the locals are just like, yeah, no, we killed and ate those. They were scary, so we ate them all.
If this was Australia, I could believe it, but...
Well, okay, I don't know about this one. Legs 4 inches in length, and a body the size of... Actually, yeah, that sounds about right.
There are spiders the size of a small bird. I mean, you're not getting 6 foot spiders, but there are big-ass giant spiders that people have in, like, cages.
Oh, what is the Ritter Roadkill?
Oh.
Oh my god, what is that? Is that a mole? Oh my goodness.
That could be a buffalo. That could be a dog. That could be
described... This was discovered by a woman named Barbara Mullins.
There's a dead animal on my driveway. It's a cryptid.
Look, this don't look like a cat. This don't look like a dog. It's a cryptid. My name's theories, cryptid, hoax, dead dog. No, this is the creature the science can't discover. Look at that.
Oh, no way. No way. I mean, it's not like it's been baking in the sun for a day and a half and bloated.
It had ape-like feet and small pointed ears.
What does that even mean? Ape-like, they just got, like, feet.
Oh, okay, so, yeah, that is possible explanation. It's a dead Pomeranian.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. It was noted for being the possible blood-sucking chupacabra or the voracious devil monkey, which is more plausible.
I mean, all the blood probably just evaporated. Any blood that was outside it, yeah.
Where's the devil monkey? Is that the shrug monkey?
Maybe.
I'm sorry. Okay, what is this?
Oh, it's... there he is! There he is, right by the wind tower.
I do not see a shrug monkey here.
Maybe that big shrub. Maybe they meant to say shrub a monkey.
A ghost-like hairy humanoid sighted in Rendlesham Forest in the Suffolk area, particularly on the road that runs between West Radding and Balsham. Jesus, I hate these people so much, Joe.
Yep, and this is all they have. Like, all they have after, like, going to the bars to just make up strange creatures. Because what are you gonna, like, you can only talk about the Big Bang Theory so much. You know, Sheldon said, like, the quote, and yeah, he messed with his bow tie. So you gotta just start making shit up in the bar.
Most researchers, in fact, classify the shrug monkey among the weirder types of ghostly black dog. For example, some black dogs have cat features, cow features, are headless, have eyes like glowing saucers, or human heads, or I guess are also shrugging monkeys. I'm just saying, it doesn't seem like maybe that's a black dog creature, but I don't know. I'm not one of the witnesses.
I think they were fucking up their moonshine. I think they were basically going blind, and then, yeah, every time they spotted a dog, they thought the cryptid was back.
The shrug monkey haunts the short stretch of road in the adjacent lanes between West Radding and Balsham. with the body of a shaggy sheepdog, only black, and a monkey's face. It sounds more like it's like a dog than a monkey.
You cross the sheepdog with like a black dog, and they got black fur.
What do you think, Joe? Is this a cryptid, a nature spirit, a tall tale, a bogey story, or a Biofortean manifestation?
I think it's a bogey story. Yeah, to keep children like inside the house, make sure they don't go outside like playing in the street, yelling, throwing sticks, and mucking up around. You got to keep them inside where they can be tamed.
Who's whipping Tom?
Oh.
Being a true account of his many fringe adventures.
That sounds maybe like the Krampus, where yeah, he attacks. Oh, okay, yep. Just women who are outside. Yep, you might get whipped.
Wallace's confession revealed a disturbing intent. He planned to attack numerous women before Christmas, but intended to pause during the holiday season before resuming his assaults afterwards.
Oh my God!
You mean a sexual predator, a moral panic, or is he fake?
I can't possibly imagine that like a man would go outside with like a mask on, whipping people.
Well, Joe, can you imagine him going out, lifting their skirts, and spanking them while shouting "Spanko, Spanko" before disappearing from the scene?
Oh, that's gotta be a big spanking monster. Yeah, that's like Bigfoot.
What about this guy?
Spanked by Bigfoot. Oh,
what about this cool cartoon?
That's somebody who fell asleep smoking. Yeah. Oh,
no, you don't understand, Joe. It's spontaneous human combustion. It doesn't matter that every single person who's died from it has been chronically obese and also a smoker.
Yeah, that's like what it is. So like smokes, like ciggies used to burn a lot hotter, I believe, than they do nowadays. And like whenever you would fall asleep with one in your mouth and it would go on the clothing, like it wouldn't like put itself out real easy. And then yeah, literally like their fat would just like boil, like bubble up and burn. It would burn away every piece of evidence you had that it was a cigarette.
This actually happened in Seneca. That's within like an hour's drive of me. I could go see where where Matilda Rudy burnt herself like a candle.
Oh, poor Matilda. No, it couldn't have possibly been her fault. It had to be the
Despite a small coal fire
combustion
having been lit nearby prior to her death, no direct connection between this fire and Hogan's burning can be established. I guess she just did that. Matilda Rudy, Margaret Hogan, Mary Reeser. It seems Henry Thomas. You have to be Henry Thomas. Oh no.
Oh no, I think what this is disgruntled spouses just dumping alcohol on them, lighting them ablaze, and then you say, I don't know, they just burst a flame. I couldn't stop it. I couldn't put it out in time. I love my husband.
Oh my goodness,
I love my wife so much.
The swirling basement thing. No image available.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I saw something in the drain. It was, like, all black and swirling.
While overall retrieving a basket of laundry, she was overcome by a swirling black cloud of pure darkness that attempted to envelop her body. The entity retreated back into the corners of the room after she screamed.
Oh, speaking of something in the sewers, I have, like, another piece of evidence for you.
Oh. What's this evidence? Hold on.
So, this is the Cameron Village sewer blob. I'll send you the link, too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, oh my God, what is that?
Alright, hold on.
What is that thing?
We're gonna play the video.
Yeah. So they were fucking around with your sewers and they set a camera down here and this is what they captured.
Goodness. Oh wow, that looks like congealed human waste.
Yeah, oh that looks like a brain or something, like some kind of Oh my God, there's that brain mutant who lives in the sewers with the turtles.
You know, this,
Big brainiac.
I wasn't convinced until I saw the spooky music.
Yeah. Hey, it was worms.
This guy's talking about worms. No, he's an idiot.
Yeah. It can't possibly be worms that we know that exist.
No. That is pretty fucking scary, though.
Yeah, that was
scary. The fact that there's
just
worms down there doing that. That's creepy as hell.
Yeah. And it moves, yeah. Them worms got duty on them.
You think these are real? Are these real, Joe?
Yeah, I do believe that the worms are real, yeah, because they have them in, like, museums and shit. They caught some of them.
Well, that's just one theory about it, okay?
Yeah, it could be an alien, it could be, like, the blob, could be, like, some kind of ghost.
A colony of Tubifex worms.
Yeah, that's what they say they are. An extraterrestrial. It could be a pet, an alien pet.
Some have even speculated that it could be living, breathing, animated feces, or a creature using the substance as an eccentric shield, or camouflage
Mr.
from
Hanky.
other predators within the sewer system.
That's a real-ass Mr. Hanky.
Yeah, the campfire creature. Oh my god. Oh my god, Joe, look at it. Is that a deer?
Oh my goodness.
Is that a deer from camera footage? From trail
cam? Is that
cam?
a stick? Is that somebody holding up a stick?
I think it's the campfire creature.
Yeah, I think so too.
Walking on all fours behind the trees where two men were camping.
Yeah, and he was voted. He was registered as a Democrat. I saw on the poll.
What do you think? An unidentified human prankster? Do you think it's a hoax, a Wendigo, or maybe a deer?
Oh, there is a video, but I don't know if they link it.
A naked human.
Yeah, sometimes it is literally just an art project. Like, yeah, college students get together and get nude and kind of dance around in the woods.
Oh my god, there's that.
Ooh, ooh,
What is this?
Strong man.
A human mammal reputed to exist in Birmingham / Smethwick. God damn these people.
Yeah, they have somebody just put up their body on the cryptid wiki.
He's just up there. That's fine. It's okay. He's allowed to be up there.
Yeah, this is hardcore
So this campfire
science.
creature it's just some boys having fun. Boys had a little too much fun.
Oh, is this the video?
Oh, this is the video.
Stick's getting pretty damn sharp. Eh? Oh fuck, the smoke is in my face.
Well, you've been sharpening it for like 2 hours.
No.
Oh my
Oh my god, Joe,
son.
that was a hoax. That was a creepy.
Probably shy though.
Yeah,
I done saw it. That was just like the Blair Witch.
Oh my god. This couldn't possibly just be some drunk boys having fun in the camper.
Well, you've been sharpening it for like 2 hours.
No.
Sometimes like they've caught strange pairs of pants walking around on security cams.
Yep, I love those boys. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
the name of
Bat
it.
Squatch.
Oh, uh-oh.
This is another one from the OG Goop King. It's in Mount St. Helens.
Oh,
it's
9 feet tall.
Its head is a fusion of bat and human, with bat-like wings.
It says it's got
It has
grabbing
gray,
hands. that
blue,
take hold.
or black, and pink skin.
Oh,
That's a
so it
flying
could be gray,
ape.
blue, or black.
It's a flying ape. I don't know. I don't know if that's I don't know
yeah,
if
I mean,
that's
you
like a
need-
species that we see a lot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because things that fly, it's not like they have to have very tiny bodies in order to actually get up in the air. I'm sure like a 400-pound ape could get up there.
Is there any evidence to support this? I have seen it encircling my home.
I done seen it. I saws it.
Fuck, I'm looking to see what he contributed, and that's it. I was really hoping that guy was like an intense user.
Well, that's how you know it's a true story, because he had to register an account just to tell people.
There's
and nothing
Wolfie.
else.
That is not what I thought Wolfie was gonna look like. Thank you.
Literally...
Another Goop King classic.
Yeah, that's a duck. Someone saw a duck, and they didn't know what it was. It was the first time an American saw a duck, and it was...
This was witnessed many times by children, and at once at close range by their father as it sped down a corridor. It's a large, brown-furred, short-eared hare, but with some notable attributes. It's always running on its hind legs. It has flipper-like front paws and a long beak.
Like a duck.
No,
it makes clucking sounds, and sometimes it steals keys.
No, it's called a tiny doggy.
Oh yeah, that looks like a doggy.
Now, are you just Joe? Are you telling me that you do not believe when the 3-year-old boy and his mother saw the little thing?
Help me! I done seen it. I don't know what a duck is, but
A noted eccentric who is said to have trained his dog to walk on its hind legs speculates that Wolfie may have been the ghost of this dog. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought maybe we were getting through to him for a second there.
Yeah, because you literally can like train like a small dog to just walk a little bit.
Oh my god! Look at the nightcrawler.
Yep, the pants, the creepy pants on camera.
The Fresno nightcrawlers. A pair of white pants.
Oh no, that's an alien. That's an alien.
Oh, hold on.
I swear to God.
It's not a pair of white pants being puppeted because this theory has some holes in it. A pair of pants 4 feet tall would be quite the pair indeed. And it would be
no
very
way
difficult.
You could add length to pants. That ain't never happened ever.
Nope, you gotta buy them from Target with the full length on it, idiot.
Yeah, it's not like they make pants for like big and tall people. There isn't like a store specifically named that.
We got African cryptids. Fuck yeah! Look at that thing. It just looks
some
like
people
a
think
rhino.
there were some explorers claim they saw actual dinosaurs in the jungles like way back in the 1900s.
Yep, I've heard that. Yeah, and the people there, like when they get asked about it, they're just like, yeah, we've seen those.
Yeah, the gray things. Stay away from the gray things. They bite.
Oh yeah, let's look at the Africa cryptids and hauntings in here. Our Lady of Zytone. What is this?
Oh my god, that's an alien.
The event was witnessed by many people. During the sightings, witnesses described seeing a luminous figure resembling the Virgin Mary standing on the church's dome. The figure was often described as being surrounded by light. Look at that. So that's what they saw.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, and they occurred like a bunch of times, too. Like, normally whenever you have a miracle, it gets repeated like 14 to 18 times.
Oh, this is Octoman.
At least it's not Octomom. I remember that cryptid.
What is this? A quasi-humanoid cephalopod. It is very similar to Octosquatch, a quote-unquote hairy octopus with quote-unquote tentacle-like arms.
Like, Octoman, they might have just got from like a 50s sci-fi movie, because there were like a handful of different ones with like squid people running amok.
Oh, I'm sorry. This monster was seen once, late at night in the summer of 1961, by a truck driver and his anonymous riding partner / gay lover. They were too scared to exit their vehicle. Realizing there was nothing more they could do, the trucker and his partner drove away.
Yeah,
so in the 60s, they were having a love affair, and they thought they got real scared because they thought that there was someone there, but actually, it was just a hairy octopus.
Yeah. Well, that's better though than spotting like some kind of like. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, well, they could probably hang out with like a Bigfoot.
Oh my god, the Clara UFO.
Oh.
Clara claimed that she had developed a. Oh no.
Oh, she developed glaucoma and spotted large black dots in the center of her vision.
This is one of those people, one of those UFO contactees that are like, I'm the most important person ever, and I have an alien baby. What about the door dogs, Joe? Oh my god.
Oh my god. That he wants in. That boy wants in. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. He'll be begging for table scraps. That's what these cryptids do.
He's servants of the Nefertiti. What is the Castle of Good Hope that's haunted?
Ooh.
It's a pentagonal bastion fortress.
Yeah, and sometimes you can hear like somebody calling out like, "Where is my crown? Where is my scepter? Who took them?"
Zuma Rock.
I have a terrifying one. Nobody knows what this cryptid could be.
All right. Hold on a second. The Coke mystery vending machine.
Is that a big alien? Is it a pocket dimension?
Okay, well, hold on. It was a supposedly haunted, now debunked Coca-Cola vending machine. So this vending machine does not exist, I guess.
No, it does exist. What it was, so basically it was getting stocked with weird soda. And, like, nobody knew who was restocking it, so they thought it was a ghost or, like, a pocket dimension or something. But then they did get photographs of the guy who restocks it.
Are you sure? Possible explanations. A pocket dimension or an employee refills it at night.
Yeah, and basically the gimmick was, like, you could get any kind of soda from, like, the mystery button. Like, you could get, like, Dr. Shasta, like, you could get, like, a pineapple soda, you could get, like, blueberry soda, like, all kind of weird shit.
I'm sorry, the dancing underpants? No image available!
Damn, yeah, no proof.
It was a bizarre and arguably disturbing encounter that a man named Ari Barker had at the age of... Oh, he got molested.
Yeah, his underpants for dancing, that's no good.
Oh, no, he got...
That was an uncle.
He got molested.
Yeah.
The aging doll, also known as the doll that grew old.
Or like maybe the mold doll.
Joe, no, that's a haunted. That can't happen.
Yeah, no way. Like dolls don't get like all dirty and like.
It's either a ghost or environmental degradation. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so the face is probably way bigger, and then some of the plastic rotted away.
No.
Oh yeah, no, you're right, Tad. It's a ghost.
Thank you. Panic in the Woods. What is this?
Oh, Panic at the Disco.
is the name given to a mysterious force experienced by those far from civilization. Maybe it's because you're in the middle of the woods and you get spooked.
Yeah.
What the
fuck?
There's
bears in there. Like, you should be afraid. Like, there's wild animals that want to eat you for food. So, yeah, you should be afraid in the woods.
You should be very scared of being alone in the woods. You're by yourself. That's why you have to, like, know things to do it, you know?
Yeah, like, if you literally fall down, run, and break your foot, you will die in the woods if you are alone. You should be afraid.
Oh, I'm sorry. These are multiple cases, Joe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was panicked. Oh, my God. I was in the woods one time. I was in the Boy Scouts, right? I was making a fire, and then I heard a sound. I heard a branch breaking, and I was scared. I pissed right there next to the fireplace. I was shaking. Ooh.
Nothing could have been farther from my mind than spooks, writes Joanne.
Yeah. Like, coyotes, like, sound like screaming women, like, getting murdered, I guess. Or is it coyotes or foxes? One of those two.
I know, rabbits. Rabbits scream like that.
Oh, yeah, yep.
All right, okay, so this one, the 4chan gray alien. Okay, so I'm really hoping that I'm not crazy here. Okay, so Joe, so this isn't what I thought it was. This is obviously just like someone just took a photo with his camera and set an alien there. That's obviously just like a prop.
Yeah,
but
it is, yep.
Do you remember that time when like 4chan went down for a long time and people couldn't like figure out what it was, and then it came back up and people started saying that someone had posted an alien on there? Do you remember this?
I remember that, yeah. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, the CIA took down 4chan. And it wasn't to, like, wipe away all the gore and child pornography. It was to get rid of this alien picture.
Yeah, and then, well, the reason why it seemed fucky to me is that as soon as it went back up, the whole, like, paranormal board was flooded with, like, fake photos of an alien in the desert, right?
Yeah,
like, you know, in an inorganic fashion, there was a shitload of them that got... You would have had to start making those as soon as the shit went down, and then come back to, you know, astroturf it. And then, because after that point, you can't point at any of those at being real. And then, of course, it becomes funny, so then you get even more, and then people stop giving a shit. So I'm kind of like... They don't have this one up here, but I experienced that one, and I was just wanting to make sure that I wasn't the only one that happened. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard anyone else talk about it.
Yeah. Like, I had heard of it, but yeah, no, it's spooky, all right.
Yep. Let's see.
I'm trying to find, like,
elevators.
footage. There was one guy who basically claimed he got video footage of aliens, like, 35 different times. And, it's really, like, really dumb looking. I'm trying to find it. If anybody in chat knows, it was, like, some guy who claimed he, like, got footage of aliens, like, 30 different times.
Are you talking about, the guy who, had, like, the reptilians in his house?
Oh, yeah, they were in this house all the time, yes.
Yeah, that's David Icke, I think. I think he's, like, the guy, and he's like, reptilians are around, and they're fucking with me.
Well, I don't know if David Icke ever got, like, videos of it.
I'm sorry, camera heads?
I'm talking about, like, a guy who had, like, 10 different videos of, like, aliens, like, poking their heads, like, up in his window and stuff like that, but every single time it looks like a puppet. It's really funny.
Oh, it's just a creepypasta where you got a camera in your eyes. It's just like an ARG. Let's look at Bottomless Pits, an alleged photo of Mel's hole posted by the one, the only, motherfucking Goop King, aka Justin.
He's like a top contributor to this. He's like one of the Wiki super admins.
Yep. Super admin.
Man, I wish I was a super admin. I'd be able to, like, beg for money online and, like, ban people all the time. And, like, if people, like, question me, I could just kick them out of the group.
Let's see. All right. Legends of Bottomless Pits, Stairways to Hell, Endless Elevators, and locations
The Well
such
to
as
Hell.
Michigan,
That was a
Blue
good
Hell.
one.
This is the one that's like that super deep hole, I think.
It was a hole that, like, went into like, people dropped marbles down there and they didn't hit the bottom for, like, a minute.
It's into hell. It's an alternate. It's a glitch in reality.
Yep. No, yeah, one time, like, people said that, like, they put, like, a microphone down into the pits of hell and recorded a bunch of screaming. And then people found out it was, like, from a 70s movie backwards.
Let's see. The Third Man, Star Jelly. What is a smoke ring?
Oh yeah, that's whenever you get your pipe out and you start blowing smoke in somebody's face and they think it's a cryptid.
Several explanations. Fireworks smoke, UFO exhaust.
Oh yeah. Well, what if it's just like normal exhaust?
Nuh-uh. Oh, I'm sorry. How did I overlook the Martian Sasquatch, Joe?
Yeah, he's up there.
What do you think that is, Joe?
There he is. Oh my god.
Do you think that's maybe like, you know, like part of the obvious rock here?
No, there ain't no
Bigfoot.
rocks on Mars.
That's another Bigfoot. We got another one. We got space Bigfoot now.
Oh my god, did you see like the faces on Mars?
Bottomless pits. Possible explanations? Exaggeration of pit depth.
No way. No, I'm telling you, I threw my shoes down there and I didn't hear the clack for like 45 minutes.
In ancient Rome and Greece, tales of sinister bottomless holes with supernatural qualities were all the rage and were well witnessed by scores of people. Yeah, it's almost like it's a literary device. What are you talking about?
No, a literary device? I ain't never heard of such a thing.
Hold on a second. What? Okay, in Tacoma, Washington, a man named Jefferson discovered a hole in his yard that was about 4 feet in diameter, with the sides of the top 3 feet all bricked. The man dropped about 50 feet of rope into the hole but failed to reach the bottom. Assuming it was an abandoned well, which sounds about right, he loaded it with old tires and eventually seemed close to being filled. Soon, he saw that the tire level of the hole began dropping, as if it were digesting the tires. Soon, the top of the pile disappeared from sight.
I know what this is. So a week ago, he got all methed out. He started digging in his yard. Forgot about it. Next week, he goes outside. He discovers the hole. It's bottomless. Then he messed himself up again, and he starts throwing tires in there. And then eventually, some of them collapse. And then a couple disappear.
I love the fact that his like, oh, this is an old well, so I'm just gonna chuck some fucking non-degradable waste in it.
Yeah, my buddies, we all got like broken tires, so we done threw them in this hole, and hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it don't leak in my water, I don't know.
What is this? The oldest, most famous one is Hauska Castle in the Czech Republic. It's a pit to hell in which demons will leave out of the hole and roam the countryside at night, terrorizing local villagers. The ominous reputation of the hole was so bad that prisoners were sometimes thrown into it as a punishment.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that I wouldn't really call certain death a punishment. That just seems like that's the verdict, right? Like
no, that is a punishment.
You can't
it's capital
kill
punishment.
someone and be like, are you gonna learn from your lesson?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, well let me tell you, Texas still believes in it.
Yeah.
One time they like executed like a 13-year-old and they made him sit on a Bible because his head wouldn't reach the top of the electric chair.
A man in Hannibal, Missouri decided to climb down into a large pit on his property. He tied a rope to a nearby fence post and slid in, and then some friends discovered him after he resurfaced. His hair had turned white and he had gone insane.
The hole!
Bloop.
Oh
yeah, the iceberg. The iceberg, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
This is posted by Goop King, by the way.
No, what it is it's a big, giant, interdimensional alien whale, and it was trying to communicate with our whales, and it was so loud, we done
Look
picked
at his
it up.
little feet.
Yeah, that's the bloop. Yep.
Bloop. And Raleigh, eh?
The Bermuda
the mountain
Triangle.
boomer. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, it's almost like, the Bermuda Triangle. It's almost like when you get out in the middle of like the ocean in nowhere, like shipwrecks like kind of happen a ton and they're never heard from again.
Alright, what's the other content I should look at? I got beans.
Veggie Man. I posted one. Yeah.
Veggie Man?
Yeah, this is a solo sighting, but it is only spotted once.
Oh my goodness, he looks like an Ocarina of Time enemy.
Yeah.
He's got a little, he looks like he has a little cat, like a little mustache.
So Jennings Frederick found this guy, and then he was in the woods. He was interrupted by an odd and unsettling noise. It was akin to a record player spinning at an unnaturally fast tempo. Eerie, high-pitched jabbering that piqued his curiosity. Gimme. So he sees this thing. It's like a giant-ass veggie creature. And he's telepathically communicating. He says, "You do not need to fear me. I wish to communicate. I come as a friend. We know you, all of you. I come in peace. I wish medical assistance. I need your help." So it lunged at him, it hugs him, and then it starts sucking out some of his blood. But Frederick was pretty calm during it, because he like kind of realized, like, hey, this thing just wants like my blood to heal. And then, yeah, he fucked off and he was never seen again.
Oh my goodness. He found a profound humming resonating from beyond the hill. That's the sound of the creature's spacecraft taking off. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Does not belong to this Earth, but rather an entity from another realm. Perhaps
the moon.
Extraterrestrial origin?
Yeah, and that's why we never went back to the moon. It's because we done saw the Veggie Man up there, and we're done with this. No, fuck it all. No more Apollo.
Fuck it all. Hold on,
no, the Russians can have this.
Skeleton on the moon. Skeleton on the moon. Despicable Me 4.
Whoa, what if Buzz Aldrin died on the moon and then we cloned him and brought him back?
Oh my goodness, Joe. Is that a rock or is that a skeleton head?
Oh, that's gotta be oh my god, that's a skeleton if I ever seen one. That's a giant.
There are several explanations. 1, an obvious hoax. 2, okay, hold on. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? The source cited for the most common variant of the story is a Chinese astrophysicist, Dr. Kang Mao Pang.
No, he's very trustworthy.
That sounds like a pretty racist fake name, published in the only article that had it, the Weekly World News. That's interesting.
Weekly World News? Like, they're trustworthy, though. Like, I've never heard anything bad about them. They don't make stuff up.
Faced with the question of why a skeleton would rot in lunar conditions, Dr. Kang Mao Pang reported that he had also photographed a bizarre saurian footprint, which led him to suspect the body of an unknown astronaut had been skeletonized by dinosaurs on the moon.
Where is it? You said he had a photo. Where is it?
It's right there. See?
No, no. He said he had another photo of the footprint. Where's that one?
If you buy it from his website for $40, he'll show you it.
Oh, okay, yeah, and he signs it too.
Or the skeleton was transported into space long after the person was killed, just for me to make money on my YouTube channel.
Oh my god, maybe, yeah, they set up a portal to try to, like, interdimensionally travel to the moon quick, but then whoever they send through it dies, and that's who it was. It was the first, like, trans-dimensional explorer.
Joe, this is flannel shirt Sasquatch.
That's probably literally just a hairy man.
Well, let's
with
see.
No pants.
A rare subcategory of North American hominid sightings.
How could it put the shirt on without tearing it?
Okay, so it's a human, or it's a cryptid, or it's a shared hallucination. So, Bigfoot Authority, Ivan T. Sanderson. Isn't that like a fantasy author?
I think.
I keep opening the balloon sound effect.
Oh yeah, pop, 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 pop. Oh, but I was telling Ted, like, do you guys want to know, like, so the very most famous evidence of Bigfoot that exists, it's like the video of him walking across, like, the woods. Do you want to know what those filmmakers were out in the woods with a camera doing?
What were they doing?
They were making a movie about Bigfoot.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it walked
really
across
lucky.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, it walked across the frame, and then they got the footage of it. And they actually had 2 horses there, too, and luckily, like, the horses didn't spook off Bigfoot, either. Because they're, like, really known for liking loud sounds and, like, being next to humans.
Listen here, Joe. What about the skyquakes?
Oh my god, yeah, sometimes there's rumbling up in the sky. I call that... Wait, is that thunder?
Yeah.
Wait a second, did that be thunder?
Antarctic Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
A man saw what looked like a Godzilla in 1958 in the Antarctic. I wonder if maybe it was like the whales that are known to migrate there.
You know, he was probably an Arctic researcher. He had lost his mind and he had put Godzilla on the TV. It had just come out.
And that was it?
Yeah,
Joe, what about the black stickmen?
Oh.
You don't know about the black stickmen? Identical to the typical cartoon stickman. Tall, thin, black in color. They move in a galloping motion. Some are even said to float above the ground.
Well,
Where's
there's
the
like a
photos of
condition. There's a
There it
condition
is.
you can get in your eyes, or like you see like black shit in your eyes.
Joe, look at that. Are you trying to
yeah.
tell me you don't believe in Gumby?
No, there's no way that couldn't possibly just be like.
Joe,
a
that's
stick that
proof
somebody
right
set up.
there.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's the biggest stick I ever done.
Look at
seen.
that.
That's gotta be an alien. Yeah. Oh my.
It's a
Move
Tumblr
it.
gif. Look at, see?
Yeah.
Stick creature climbs building in Russia. Watch.
There's no way that could be a computer image. Where is it?
Watch. Watch this. He keeps moving the camera for no reason, but that's okay. Look at. There it is.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's almost like that's like a miniature and he has like a bug on there. Or he's just like editing he's just like moving like a mimic from
That
from
it literally probably
2017's
could
Prey.
be. It could be a spider that lost 4 legs and it's just crawling across his window.
No. It's a stickman, Joe. Look at, see?
I believe.
Look at that. Look at the way the model stretches to predefined points can't be done on anything except like Blender or Maya. Okay.
Yeah. Or Photoshop.
This one is too much. This one got taken out.
Yeah. Oh, the Russian government had to hide it.
Oh my
They
God.
do all seem to come from Russia, yeah.
Oh, here's someone that managed to stretch the black stickman out for 15 minutes.
You're supposed to be like
Yeah, it's the same
entranced
video.
by how they're moving. You're thinking to yourself, there's nothing like this that should move like it does.
Yeah, there ain't nothing like this. I'm Mr. the Cryptid YouTuber.
All right, there's the moon skeleton.
Ooh, that
Glowing
was too
winged
spooky.
woman of Vietnam.
Oh.
You know what? I'm genuinely surprised it took me this long to find stock image art for these cryptids.
You know what? It's been like an angel coming from the Viet Cong.
Yep, a floating feminine figure with pitch black skin. She had furry wings and sheer flexibility. Is this one of two things, an angel or a hoax?
Well, so like during Vietnam, we were like playing like ghostly shit in the woods. So like they were all like hopped up and scared anyway to begin with.
The demolition elves. Fuck.
Damn it.
Evolutions. Oh, these are just like tiny lame little Mothmen.
Yeah, the demolition elves. It sounds like maybe road construction was going on.
What about the rhinoceros dolphin?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's part rhino, part dolphin.
It just looks like it's just like a 2-horned dolphin, that's all.
And there's like no photos or nothing. Wait, how did they see it? Because dolphins like to be in the water.
Well, they gotta breathe.
No, I know they got, but like, because they would probably just surface for a couple seconds and then got back down. Like, how did they like tell it was like had a rhino shit on it?
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, well. Oh my god. Oh, I found another spooky one.
Uh-oh, what'd you find, Joe Buckley?
Oh, this. Oh,
Because
wait,
right now I'm looking at the Giglio's whale, which looks that's a
Yeah, it's a whale.
cartoon child's drawing.
Okay, so this is the Moss Man.
Moss Man.
Yeah. So it was first spotted in 1978 by a couple who were just enjoying their time on a beach, which means they were fucking on the beach. They noticed a human-shaped figure in a raincoat lying down by the rocks.
No one pay attention to me. I keep clicking buttons. I don't know what I'm doing.
But yeah, no, then it stood up and stared at the couple with shining red eyes. So it's literally, it was just a man in a ghillie suit watching them fuck.
You're right.
Yeah.
But also, Joe, is it possible that it grew moss to blend in with its surroundings to hunt better?
Yeah, much like the swamp thing. It was a scientist who put special chemicals in a lake and then somebody killed him and threw him in there.
Okay, but Joe, what about the man in the plastic bag?
Oh, I remember the man in the smiling bag.
It's an
That was
entity
spooky.
spotted by 6 people in California in 2018.
That was
normal,
literally just
but
garbage blowing
creepy.
through the wind.
Yeah, it was just a normal human being that was crouching, wearing boxer shorts and no shoes.
Oh, that was
with
a
a
homeless
plastic
man.
bag over. He was just he was fented out.
Yeah, he was literally just a homeless man.
When they talked to him, he just stood up and walked away to the woods, plastic bag still on his head. Oh, this is sourced from the Columbine High School Massacre Discussion Forum and Quora.
Getting up to wild things there, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my god, this cryptid shot him.
Should I open this link, Joe? I'm opening this. Dude, I'm about to get a GTA 5-star rating.
Oh, you have to log in to discuss. You gotta make an account.
Unhinged bullet.
Oh.
Can I sort my posts?
Oh, yeah. See who's like posting
Yes,
the
I
most.
can. Okay. Who has the highest post count on the Columbine Massacre fan forums?
Mr. Squiggy, 18.
Holy fuck, do you think there's gonna be Trump shit in here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there will be.
It's taking... Dude, I haven't used a forum in a long time.
No, yeah, they really went out of fashion. I mean, I miss the forum because it was everybody just discussing one thing. Sometimes I go on the Blu-ray forums; those are still cool.
Oh, it's not showing it. Let me show this.
Oh yeah, people, I'm sipping on a green monster right now. I'm getting all hopped.
That guy's got a gun in there. Look at that. It's got forum signatures.
It's like a smiley face, and then he's like waving a gun at somebody.
Contribution points. Okay. Yeah, there it is.
85,000 posts. Just
Screaming Ophelia. Sorority Alpha.
Oh yeah, he's an alpha male.
I'm seeing a lot of anime profile pictures.
They do like anime, yeah.
Slippy123. Yep, with a bunch of guns.
Big Star Fox fan.
Yep. Queen Farouk. Okay. I'm pretty surprised.
100 posts.
I'm pretty surprised to see so
like...
many people with no profile pictures. There's Kitty Cat.
Oh yeah. No, that person's getting messaged all day, every day.
I bring nothing to the table, says Stinky Old Grapes, who has 251 posts on the Columbine Massacre fan forums.
Yeah, and he's the 44th highest posting person, too.
Yeah, let's see who's on page 2. Draw It White. Okay, I'm sure he's got some cool opinions.
Oh, he's got an aardvark for a pick.
Matt Matthew Leets. Okay, that's a 45-year-old man.
Oh my god. Joe Buckley, big dick.
Oh, what's this?
Oh my god, and there's a picture of somebody's penis?
Well, let me make sure that LMTYA.
Oh no, nobody stole your username.
Interesting, Joe Buck. Seems like you might have been a little busy beaver.
No,
Joe Winko forever.
No, I did not make 10 different accounts on the Columbine forum, and I was posting. I wasn't trying to disrupt the forum. No.
Supreme Gentlewoman, 1991. I searched MAGA and her profile came up.
Oh yeah, that's a fem cell.
FAQ.
Oh yeah,
why? Okay, it looks like this is like a pre-made one. What are smileys, Joe?
Oh, it's an emoticon, right? It basically you tap like the two dots in the. Yeah, you tap two dots in like maybe like a D, a capital D, and it looks like you're smiling at the person you're typing with, and that like imbues a sense of humanity in the click-clacking of the internet world.
Joe, this is hairy hands. It's a pair of hairy hands that will chase you on this road, and look at how long that article is. No, thank you.
Oh my goodness, those are some hairy hands. I don't want to be grabbed by them.
In some cases, the hands are described as being invisible.
Yeah,
how
and you know what
fucking convenient.
You know what they say about somebody with hairy palms. They're gonna jack you off until you come.
That man, he won't stop. He'll keep you going.
Yo, it's gonna hurt. He's gonna do it until it hurts.
What is the Melrose Creep? It just looks like me.
Oh, that's the person running for, the 13th appellate court.
I am a bit nocturnal and used to go for walks in the woods at night. One night, I was up on a clear cut behind my house when I heard the soft padding footfalls. I looked all around before I saw it. The Melrose Creep. So he gave it that name. Now, I've always lived in the sticks, and I'm used to bears and cats and coyotes, but this was like nothing I ever seen before. I could see it perfectly in the full moon when I went out to piss on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a leak on that strange alien. Hope he doesn't bite my pecker. But that thing, from the way the artist is drawing it, it literally looks like a ghoulie. The creatures in the turlet.
Yeah, it reminds one of the stories from the Loveland Frogman, or a Legged Belial from Basket Case, or a Living Ghoulie, or a Living Boglin. Boglin?
Oh my god, the Boglin!
That's what's up!
YouTube.
The yellow,
I was in the woods, and somebody said I was a cryptid, and it pisses me off.
Joe, how can you look me in the eyes and tell me you don't believe in cryptids? If this is not the yellow, what is it? What is it, Joe?
Oh, I don't know what
it looks like Freddy Freaker, the party freak.
Oh, who's on first?
Well, he sparked considerable excitement and fear within the community.
Ugh,
what is this? The
shuddering
explanations. An undiscovered species. A clay. A smooth body.
Wait, there's somebody who had the Joe Buck shaving routine.
Joe, can you read that? Can you read that trivia for me, please?
So yeah, Mr. Schmell, son of a local prison inspector, who, along with his friend Jared Rizmiller, claimed to have encountered a strange creature while herding cattle near the Tontoon Station. They described it as approximately 4 feet tall with long arms and 2 claw-like fingers on each arm. Its feet were described as flattened lumps with no toes, and it had a baby smooth body covered in dirt or clay.
I don't like them describing it as baby smooth body.
Well, they just said smooth body. I added baby.
Oh, okay. That was just you adding on your own little flair. What is the Coonigator?
Oh, that sounds racist. Oh my god, it's an alligator and a raccoon. 2 creatures that can definitely make love with each other and make a baby.
Its visage is virtually indistinguishable from that of the alligator. So is it an alligator, or is it a misidentified raccoon, or is it the Coonigator?
No, there's no possible way it could be a raccoon with mange and like a tin can stuck on his face.
Sightings of these animals have measurably increased during the past decade. Source, my fucking ass, bro.
And yeah, a lot of cryptid evidence actually comes out of...
Oh my god, Joe, it's the Pennsylvanian albino Bigfoot.
That's probably literally just a bald redhead.
That is, yeah, okay, so this is 100% not a man in a Bigfoot costume from Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, with clown makeup on.
No, it's the Pennsylvania white Bigfoot slowed down. What is the sugar bundle?
Oh...
This looks like an 80s manga page. What is this?
Yeah, that looks like a Studio Ghibli creature.
2 unarmed men near the perimeter. I don't know why they said unarmed. Oh, unnamed.
Well,
I thought it said unarmed. I was like, oh fuck,
was armed.
They're gonna execute the sugar bundle.
Yeah, with their bare fists.
Oh, I'm sorry. The blob-like cryptid was described as a small white sack-like bundle. When shot with a pistol, it seemed... So they did execute it, so I was right.
Oh yeah, any kind of strange animal, you gotta kill it. If you ain't seen it before, you gotta kill it and mount it on your wall.
The next morning, the horses they had left behind with the creature. So they left it a horse to eat.
Yeah, oh yeah.
God damn it. The Riverside Monster. The Rochester Rat Dog. It's just a rat. It's just a rat.
Oh, no, it's not a big rat. It's a rat dog.
That's a rat that your fucking phone's AI auto, image, adjuster gave it a dog face.
A chupacabra, if I ever done seen one. It was sucking the blood out of goats.
This has been repeatedly cited over a period of 2 years by a woman named Gwen Bird and her family in Rochester, New York. She says she's afraid to go into parts of her home that the creature may have dug tunnels into her walls.
Help me, the rat dog is digging into my home. Help, I put down a rat, I put down poison for him, but he won't take it.
It was photographed by her granddaughter, Chardine Hunt, emerging from her house.
Grandma, I finally captured the rat dog for you. You gonna be internet famous.
Grandma, check out the rat. Everyone knows that your house is... I'm sorry, this is a groundhog with mange, a shaved guinea pig, or a cryptid.
No way. Not mange. No, wild animals never ever get mange that makes them look like disgusting and freakish.
Well, I mean, she just gave this creature parts of her home, so whatever.
Yeah. She has a real dirty house.
Listen... Don't shoot the sugarcane boys, but you can shoot the Rochester rat dog. That thing should not be alive. I think that's fine.
Let me tell you, don't shoot the messenger. Do shoot the president. Oh no, I didn't mean to say that. Whoops. Yeah, that was a joke.
Joe,
quote unquote.
It's the Grunch Road monster.
Oh my god, that looks like something out of a sci-fi original movie.
It does. That looks like that. It's even got this thing on there. This is probably from a movie.
It's got pokey things on the back.
Although evidence for the Grunch Road being haunted is anecdotal, it is interesting to find an old tale that has its reflections in a more recent sighting. Louisiana lady said she saw one eating one of her neighbor's dogs, and sanitation workers said they saw them raining garbage cans or chasing garbage trucks. That just sounds like pit bulls. That just looks like a green pit bull.
Dog. So do you want me to disprove for you right now in like half a minute that ghosts cannot be real?
Well, hold on. First, I'm going to look at the killer cactus. What is the killer cactus?
So yeah, it could possibly be a new type of cryptid. So it's like a jumping cola cactus. It easily latches on to clothing and flesh. But people claim that they were standing several feet away from the cactus when they got attacked.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so the spines jump off of this cactus, and they embed itself like in your clothes, like in your arm, just like you done touched it.
Oh my! The killer cactus, despite its name, has yet to kill any humans.
No,
What a fantastic creature this is, Joe Buckley.
Some people do believe it's peyote hallucinations.
Are you sure? They were in the middle of the desert. I'm sure these fine young people were just hanging out, having fun, not doing anything.
Yeah, drinking Coca-Colas and playing foosball.
They love the foosball, Joe Buckley.
Oh, yeah. No, remember cornhole? That's a game and a sex position.
Speaking of cornholes, Joe.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Giant shrimp in the laundry room.
Oh my goodness, that's spooky. That's the most horrifying thing I done seen in the laundry room, and I saw that lady clean her dildos.
Hold on a second. So this is a woman was doing her laundry in a large hole in the wall in the basement laundry room and saw the shrimp creature show up. Is this a cryptid, a hoax, or two people in a costume?
No, in a college? Shrimp. What, in like a college? People don't fuck around in college. They're there to get an education, Tad, don't you know?
Never.
Yeah.
Alright, how are you going to disprove ghosts, Joe? Because there's a lot of evidence here.
Yeah, a ton of great solid evidence, but it's very, very simple. So everybody who sees like humanoid ghosts, you know how they describe them?
How do they describe them?
Wearing clothing. So why on earth would if a ghost is real, why would you be wearing clothing? Would your jeans like be haunted? So yeah, the reason why ghosts can't be real, it's because people don't like imagining naked people. Nobody ever says, hey, I done saw a naked ghost. It's always a ghost of clothing. But why would the clothing be haunted? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, Joe, consider this. How do you explain the Cock Lane ghost then, huh?
Oh, I can't possibly.
Look, it's at the Keno house, liars. Joe. It says it right there.
Yeah, no human being has ever lied to other ones to get, like, attention or, like, money or, like, just to trick people or to laugh at them later.
Well, Joe, this was the ghost of Fanny Linz, who was believed to have been wronged in life and sought justice after her death.
Oh, yeah. No, everybody knew about old Fanny. She used to hand out caramel apples to the neighborhood children. And
her manifestations, seances, and scratching and knocking sounds, ghostly, hoaxes. Interesting. Then they got 17 paragraphs about her knocking on shit because you would just knock on, like, it was like the Victorian era, and you just did like fake ghost stuff because women couldn't make a living otherwise. Like, so if they were really clever, they could trick themselves into being able to like support themselves.
Yeah, well, and they were in the home all day, and then so if they heard a strange creak, yeah.
Okay, but Joe, how do you explain Geff the talking mongoose?
This
is a photo of Geff the talking mongoose.
I believe this could just be an imaginary friend, perhaps, because I think it was a boy who saw him. Yeah, 13-year-old. Wait a second.
Okay, so a 13-year-old daughter named Vori, there was James and Margaret, claimed they heard persistent scratching, rustling, and vocal noises behind the wooden wall panels of the farmhouse. According to him, a creature named Geff introduced itself and told them it was a mongoose born in New Delhi in 1852. Geff was the size of a small rat with yellowish fur and a large bushy tail. They said that Geff communicated to them that he was an extra clever mongoose, an earthbound spirit, so he's like $900.
Oh my god, yeah, the scratch and sniff in the Nintendo Power that ruined the game. I wish they wouldn't have done that advertising campaign.
Well, Joe, he did once say, I am a freak. I have hands and I have feet. And if you saw me, you'd faint. You'd be petrified, mummified, turned into stone or a pillar of salt. I don't know why it's so forceful, like a wrestling promo.
Like a mumblecore rapper.
He informed them of the approach of guests or any unfamiliar dog.
Oh, yeah, there's a dog coming. Look out. He's gonna bite you.
Yep. He preferred to scare mice rather than eat them, and they gave him biscuits, chocolates, and bananas. The mongoose accompanied them on trips to the market, but always stayed on the other side of that. These are just a fun story to tell their kids.
Yeah, probably they were saying it like before bed. Yeah, like we had a talking mongoose and it had fun with the whole family, and we took it out grocery shopping, and then, they just traumatized their child.
Because I thought it would be easier than explaining what a divorce was.
Yeah. No, the mongoose said we had to split up. I'm sorry, Billy.
Yep. It was the solar plexus clown gliders. They really talked me into it.
Yeah, no, sorry. Because of this mongoose, Mommy and Daddy just don't love each other anymore. But it's not your fault. It's the mongooses.
It was the mongoose.
Yeah, it's not because you were like an accident, and then like after we had you, we had to give up on ourselves entirely, and then you were just screaming all the time, and then
okay, but Joe, look,
the love just collapsed.
It's a ghost of Disney World.
Oh my God, that was Disney himself. That's Walt Disney himself.
This legend could also be categorized as a location. All right, let's look at phenomena.
Oh,
the blinking crucifix.
Oh, yeah, that's Jesus Christ, and sometimes he done blinks because he made of wood.
The eyes were actually closed. It's almost like they just thought the eyes were open.
Oh my God, because like there literally are like different statues where like if you look at them at different angles, like their face kind of changes. That's like a thing people could do with like marble and shit.
Yeah, they just posted in there too that they got renovated in 1988, and a lot of people probably just never really looked closely at it. There's Polybius.
Oh my God, Polybius! Oh, that was spooky. Yep.
What's in Uncamer,
Iowa? Having heart attacks. Oh.
It's just a town that completely disappeared. See, the problem with those is they just kind of like, just do it. Yeah, it's similar to Dublin, Wisconsin, and other fake towns. Get the fuck out of here.
They're all pretty similar.
All right, Jody, let's look at the glitches in reality.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, but I remember the Berenstein. I remember it was Berenstain.
All right. The wall-jumping dog sighting of a dog materializing out of a solid wall. Black stickmen. Time travelers, like this one, the man from Torred or Joseph Varin. Do you know about this one, by the way? The man from Torred?
Man of Torred, yeah. He had, like, strange coins in his pocket, and he was battling.
Yep. Locations which seem to operate out. This is just a catch-all for everything spooky. You just call it a glitch in reality.
Yeah,
it's almost like you're
can't
not
explain this.
Yeah, you're not like the first person to ever be like when clocks were new, they're like, oh my God, is the universe just a clock? Now computers are new. Oh my God, is the universe just a computer? Shut up, nerds.
Yeah. And I remember Y2K, like the year was gonna flip over. I think our bank weren't gonna work anymore.
Yeah, the man from Torred is very cool. It's just this dude, this middle-aged white man in Tokyo, and he had a passport on him that said from Torred. He had all these, like Joe said, a bunch of different types of coins. He spoke English, but he would like talk about companies that weren't really a thing. So, and then they had like the CIA was like there watching him the whole time, and he just disappeared one day. He was just gone.
What if it literally just was like an American prankster who really wanted to fuck with the Japanese?
Yep. So it could have just been just some guy, but he had people watching him. All right, what is this one? The Lizard Man of Scape or Swamp. This is from RuneScape. Scape or Swamp.
Oh, I didn't know that. So I guess they're just adding the RuneScape creatures.
It's just RuneScape.
Yeah,
when he's finished up, he heard a thumping noise to find the creature running towards him. I hope like the Terminator 2. He tried to grab at the car and jump on the roof. As he swerved his car.
On the road.
Yeah, this guy's dangerously swerving left and right. Man, this man who's a miner in the swamp, he had this really interesting adventure. I bet this is very real.
Oh, yeah. No, it was 7 feet tall. It was covered in hair and scales. It's got 3 toes on each foot, 3 fingers on each hand, and it's got incredible strength, able to rip into a car.
In 2005, the Lizard Man reappeared in television promotions for the South Carolina Education Lottery.
Yeah. Just $1. You could be the Lizard Man, too. You could own him.
It had 2 arms like a human, and she could only see it from the waist up, but it was big. She was not able to make out any clear facial details in the short time it was in front of her, but she was quite sure that it was covered in brown hair. It wasn't a deer or a bear, but I only saw half of it. It's a lizard, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, well, no, it's not two different creatures, he pointed out, so it's gotta be an alien.
Mm-hmm. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
UFO sightings,
oh, it was
hauntings.
in South Carolina, Lee County.
All right, let's look at the alien sightings of Australia. The giant bee.
It was probably, a big bee, because animals just get, like, ginormous in Australia. It's horrifying.
Vlad Godic spoke to a 60-year-old retired woman who saw a strange creature on a paddock. It was the size of a man, but resembled a giant bee.
Maybe that was a man in a bee costume.
After a while of looking at it, she had telepathic communication and then went to the window where she saw an unusual object in the sky. It resembled a square within a square in bright white. At the same time, she saw jets. It's a high strangeness UFO. She told her story to her children and some UFO researchers.
Yeah, she just saw a cube.
I'm sorry, the pancake bakers from space?
Oh my god, there's one of them. Yep, he was making space pancakes.
A 68-year-old farmer named Joe Simonton.
Yeah, I done did seen it. Oh, I was trying to get me a jug of water, and then I saw the space pancakes.
Oh, this is a weird one, actually. Joe witnessed a humanoid emerge from a silver craft of some sort, while several others can be seen within the ship. They didn't speak any English, and all communication took place in the form of hand gestures. However, he did subliminally receive some sort of telepathic message to fill a jug with some water. When he returned with water, he found the men cooking what appeared to be pancakes on a flameless grill. In exchange for the water, the entities gave Joe 4 of the pancakes.
It's called an easy bake. they were heating it up with a light bulb.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
Did he eat them?
Oh, he better not have.
It was made from flour, sugar, and grease. So it was.
He did. He decided to eat one of them, and it tasted like cardboard. So they were making bad pancakes.
Interesting. That's actually pretty cool if he's not just a fibber. That's pretty cool. I like that.
No, what kind of 70-year-old man would, like, tell a fib like that?
The Lake Bulky swimmers.
Oh, an unknown mammal with aggressive behavior. Fish-like creature with prominent fins. Oh, some people believe it's a sturgeon.
Oh, in 1982, when divers of the military Navy went to the lake for diving training, 50 meters below the surface, they came into contact with special machines that moved underwater at a much faster speed than they had at the time. Divers also came across humanoid beings in silver overalls, which they then tried to catch.
And 3 of them died, and then the other 4 escaped with serious injuries.
They denied the story, yeah.
Oh, it was an underwater, like, boiler that exploded and killed them.
The corkscrew UFO. Oh, yeah, I've seen this one, yeah.
Oh.
Have you seen this one, Joe?
No, I've never seen that.
Yep. A corkscrew-shaped object, which appears to remain fixed in an upright position. It's an optical artifact caused by sun rays. That's it. It's pretty spooky, though. Like, imagine looking up and seeing that shit in the sky.
Oh, that would be spooky. Yeah, some kind of strange weather balloon.
Here it is. Here's the video. Huge UFO over the clouds, filmed from airplane window. India airplane. It's just the window. That's just a flaw in the window.
No, it couldn't possibly be. I think that's gotta be some kind of alien. That's gotta be an alien T. That's a big alien T.
It is pretty goddamn spooky, though. CGI! Hold on a second. Hold on a goddamn second.
Oh, is that so many of them now are fake to CGI.
Boba Fett's mothership with UFOs sighting airplane flying sea in the sky. Thank you, Patrick Brusendorf. Let's see if you have a bunch of creepy-ass videos about politics.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, now you really can't trust, like, any cryptid footage, because, like, CGI is just too good at this point.
This man is recording his screen.
Oh my god, that's some kind of ghostly pyramid.
Ford versus Hulk. Graphic Photoshop in my self-made.
I'm gonna put my money on
Art
Hulk.
decided draft sketch. I have to BZ with 50% ink contained with another app. She, his with name glitch video effect bar Baitung. Joe, I think we know the thumbnail for the episode now.
Yeah, we gotta use this. Red man versus green man.
It's not even like, it's not even anything. That's nothing there. There is nothing you could do with that content. He just made an image and put it on YouTube, and now he's got 6 views.
Yeah, everybody's got to see this.
All right, Joe, is there one more cryptid that you would like to show? The Scottish mines. I wonder if those are real.
I'm all out on my list. Would you want me to like pull up some like really good evidence? Some more?
All right, I'm gonna choose one more. How about that? Cryptid, UFO, phenomena, events, locations, beings, hauntings, alien sightings. Which one? Or a country?
I'd say countries can be really spooky.
Let's do Africa.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know very many African cryptids.
No, I really don't. I know mostly the North American ones.
Is King Cobra out here? Oh, what is this? What is
this
fella? Look at this little guy.
That's a dinosaur.
Look at this little dude. How do you pronounce that? Hold on a second. The Republic of the Congo. Google Translate. Is it just Afrikaans? It must be.
Maybe.
Billy, basically.
I would call that thing Billy.
All right, let's see what this guy's up to. He's a fascinating aquatic cryptid reported from the
he's in the water.
Hold on a second. Oh, I just gotta...
Lekoawa
region of the Republic of Congo. Its name, which translates to the animal with planks growing out of its back, suggests the creature that bears physical similarities to a prehistoric dinosaur, particularly the Stegosaurus. Let's see. It was through anecdotal accounts from local villagers. Witnesses report seeing it emerge from water bodies. You think, maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the dinosaur that they saw.
Real. I think somebody claimed to like have gotten a photo, but then like he accidentally dropped his camera in the swamp.
Dropped his camera in the swamp. That's real unfortunate, huh? He didn't prepare for that?
No. And you know what? For Jaws, they actually dropped the camera into the ocean, and they were able to recover that footage because it was saltwater.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mahuru, another dinosaur-like entity in East Africa. All right, let's look at Mahuru.
Oh yeah, that might be the thing. I've kind of heard that before.
Mahuru. We'll check and see maybe a little more reputable of a wiki. There we go. Let's go to the cryptid wiki. Okay, that's just an ankylosaur.
Yeah. But nobody's seen one of them before. Yeah, it's been extinct for 150 million years, but there's some in the jungle.
Well, they're still talking about Stegosaurus.
No, that ain't it.
That's not a Stegosaurus. That's an ankylosaur. No. Stegosaurus had the spikes. They have the thagomizer.
Yeah, we know dinosaurs around these parts. We saw Jurassic Park.
I guess the Stegosaurus, contrary to witness descriptions, the Stegosaurus was not heavily armored and had a thagomizer rather than a bony club. Yeah, so it's okay. It's just another
ankylosaur.
It might in 150 years that this subspecies might have developed new features. So it might just look like
evolution.
That's how it works. This is cryptid spelled with a Z, by the way. You ever think about that, Joe? How much of a fucking fight trying to get cryptid.fandom.com must have been?
Oh, no. Yeah, there was 8 different people fighting amongst each other trying to get it. It was like it was a mob situation. Like the heads of the 5 families got together of the different cryptid organizations. And then, eventually, like the Corleone cryptids won.
There we go. I searched for heads and the Soprano wiki came up.
Oh, yeah.
The camera heads. I feel like with the camera heads, I'm gonna find some YouTube shorts like Skibidi Toilet shit.
They were in Everyman Hybrid, the YouTube series.
What is that? Oh, okay.
It's like Marble Hornets. It's like a Slender Man kind of found footage thing, but they introduced some more creatures too.
Damn. There's the Black Eyed Children. This is the one that I believe. I believe Black Eyed Children's a real ass thing. There ain't that many people making that up.
Well, I did hear that just kind of started like pretty recently.
Black Eyed Children has been around for a while, but it's usually been like 1 or 2 cases, not as often as they should be.
Well,
Black Eyed Kids are something else though. Like there's some other weird thing. Me and Goop King are on the same page with those. Something's fucky.
I mean, the issue is it's kind of just like Village of the Damned, and that movie came out in the 60s.
Oh.
And like Children of the Corn, like those are 2 extremely similar to that kind of idea.
You know what, Joe? Shut up.
Yeah.
I think I've convinced everyone else here. So it is 6:45. If you're really, really fast and you're here live, you have maybe in some counties about 15 minutes to go cast your vote. I recommend Black-Eyed Children. I think they're the most real one.
Yeah. No, I'd say I just scribble on your ballot.
Sorry. That was foolish of me. Obviously, the solar plexus clown gliders. CPCG.
Yeah, those have to be real. Yeah. No, every single day I take my concerta and I see those guys around like 4 p.m.
And they tell me to kill things. They tell me to kill things and to touch myself.
Yeah, and burn things in your room. Set off M80s in your room.
You don't need fingers. You don't need fingers.
No, yeah. Bother your parents. Masturbate in the living room.
Oh my god, Joe, it looks like Barbara Chandler.
Oh, it does. Yeah, the wide, blank eyes staring at nothing.
Holy shit, it does, Joe. Look at that.
It really does, yeah.
No.
Yeah, she's a clown glider.
Barb.
Yeah. But yeah, no, she's still living at home alone, it seems like.
Holy shit. Joe, do you think they use that?
Oh, that could be it. Yeah, they might have CGI'd a photo. That's really close. Look at, she's got an open box of milk bones. For the yap dogs. For the hounds of hell who just shriek and scream.
Shriek day and night. Alright, well, listen up. I hope none of the solar plexus clown gliders, CPCG, come for you guys. I hope Barbara Chandler does not come for you guys like she did for Chris.
Here's the two candidates that you can choose to vote for. Yeah, either one of those two things are going to be running your country for the next 4 years.
And you're gonna like it. Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah,
Happy Election Day.
Hell yeah.